evening, good morning, wherever you could be watching me from. How are you today? I hope you all are good. As promised, we are coming with Mandazi. Mandazi. So Mandazis are like baguettes or like puffs, very yummy, tasty food. Okay, just making sure I can be heard. Yeah. Because I don't want you to be here and not hearing what I'm saying. So I was making sure my volume is good. So wait for a few more people to jump in so we can start. Trying to find the best location to put you so you can hear me and see me. Yeah, I think that there is good. There is good, yeah. There is perfect. Perfect. So for our ingredients, we have, yeah, you'll see. I have 2 eggs. I have coconut milk. I have butter. I have vanilla essence. The last of it. Baking powder. Sugar. Did I forget anything? I don't think so. So those are raw ingredients for today. So let's get to eat. Yeah. I think I can start, right? I was hoping a few more people would jump in, but it's Sunday, it's Mother's Day, it's at night in East Africa, it's the middle of the day in the US. So maybe today is not a good day to pick and come live here, huh? But anyway, because I had promised I'll come, let me do that. As I wait for more people to jump in, I have an orange here that's already been washed. So what we'll do is, this is what's going to give the puffs or mandazi the flavor, natural flavor. So we'll do orange rind. I told you guys I'm not going to be gatekeeping. I'll be giving you the tea. Yeah. So this is just like a small handheld. So yeah. The advantage of doing the orange peel for your pastry is it gives it that natural, very nice flavor. Like the first time I tried it, I tried with both orange and then I tried with the lime. So I don't know why I settled for the orange. I love the freshness of the orange flavor. So, and anytime I make them, it's become like my signature mandazis or like puffs with that flavor. So that's my secret. Now you know. Now you know. And happy Mother's Day to any moms popping in. You all are the real MVPs. You all are, you do a tremendous job. And even the mother figures. So yeah, shave the orange. So don't do the white part, just because the natural sugars are on the peel with the flavor. Like anything is orange flavored, that's what they do. They just put the the top one, not the white part. Does that make sense? Not the pulp, not the pulp, just the skin. So yep. So once we do that, I'm not making a lot of mandazis. I think I'll do like 6 to 8 cups, not too much. Yeah. All right. So that's our orange. We'll eat the rest of it. So just have the skin. Right. And then once we're done with that, we will do. I'm going to cream the. So we have that, and then we're going to cream. We're going to cream butter. I'll do the eggs last. So we're going to cream butter and sugar. We'll cream butter and sugar. I typically do not use the self-raising flour. So because I said 8 cups, I'll do two full scoops of butter. One little one for good measure. That's good. So, and then if you do room temperature butter, is better for creaming because it gets easier. And then we shall measure the sugar. So for sugar, we will do hi, welcome. What's up, people? What's up? Hi. Yes, welcome. We are doing Mandazi. So here we have put our flavor, the orange rind, a good scooping of the butter, and then we'll do sugar. So sugar, I'll do, I don't want it to be too sweet, like half a cup of sugar. Half a cup of sugar. And I have my vanilla essence to give it another, to finish up the flavor. So I will not do a lot of it. I'll just do one top, which is about half a teaspoon, I think, or thereabout. So just one. So we're gonna cream this together. Now, you can do this on your, if you have a hand stand mixer, you can do that. If you have a handheld mixer, you can do that. I'll do it the traditional way. So, oh my gosh, you can imagine the smell. It smells so good already. There's just butter, sugar, and vanilla essence. Normally, the rule for baking is wet ingredients, you put them to dry ingredients. But for whatever reason, I prefer putting the dry ingredients to my wet ingredients. But I don't know, like, that's what I do. But you can also try and do that, but I just feel like it's less cleaning for me because once I've used this for creaming, I want to add my dry ingredients in here. Does that make sense? That's why I do it that way. Do you want to try a dark joke? No, I don't want a dark joke. Michael. Nah. A dark joke on Mother's Day? No, friend, no. And happy Mother's Day. Thank you. All right. This is good. I like the consistency. It's creamed together. So to that, I will add my eggs. I have 2 eggs. So uno, dos. All right. What do you call eggs in Spanish? I don't know. So eggs. I say dos and then I thought about the name. So put that together. So we've now added the egg. So now that's egg, butter, sugar, and our flavor. Always remember when you're mixing, one motion. So if you're going clockwise, keep going clockwise. that. Should I add it now? This is just very lukewarm coconut milk. So that's coconut milk. I'll do 3 cups. So 3 cups coconut milk. And that will be my liquid. So I won't add water or anything else. Hi. I know I put half a cup of sugar. I'm wondering if I need a little bit more, because I put a little bit more milk than I had thought. So I think I'll add just a little bit more sugar. Okay. Okay, so I'll set aside my liquid and now do my dry ingredients. And for my dry ingredients, cover this butter and put it back. All right, so for my dry ingredients, it will be alternating between, I'm going to be alternating between the baking powder and flour so that it incorporates in. So for every, I think this is about 2 cups. So for every 2 cups of flour, each cup of flour, I'll do 1 level spoon of my baking powder. The reason why I don't like to use self-rising is because it has so much sugar, salt. It's too salty. So you have to use a lot more sugar to offset the salt. That's here. In America, they put too much salt in the flour. So I typically don't, I stopped using self-rising. So here I'm going to put each cup of flour. I have my flour here sitting on the countertop. Okay, I guess I can, that will be too far, you guys won't see. Let me just leave it here. So for each cup of flour, I'm going to put 2 level teaspoons of baking powder. So, and the easiest way I discovered or I found out is I think I need my apron now, huh? Yeah, I need my apron, huh? I don't want to get too floury on my clothes. Yeah, let me put on my apron. Yeah, this way. Okay, there now. Yeah, good to go. Oh, today we had a meeting. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss that meeting. Yeah, I'll just have to miss it. It's okay. Just remember it. All right, so you just swirl. You see that? Instead of you just swirl it. So let me put 2 tablespoons of my baking powder. Right. So I need how many? I need 4. I need 4 of this to make 8 cups, because I told you guys 8 cups, right? Yeah. Question mark, what am I making? I'm making baguettes, mandazi, or like homemade donuts like. Yeah, we call them mandazi, but they're more like baguettes, more like baguettes. So yeah, there. So the next one, so 2 more tablespoon baking powder. So this is number 2. So 2 more to go. That's the easiest way to sift your flour. Always sift your flour for 2 reasons. 1, to incorporate air, and 2, actually 3 reasons. Incorporating the air, breaking the baking soda, and in case your flour has anything inside, you will catch it with your sieve. If you know, sometimes weevils, if the flour is, sometimes you can have weevils in your flour, so to avoid all that. So 1, 2, and 1 more. So I have 2 more to go, 1 more to go. I'll make 3 cups, or rather 6, because I told you this cup is like 2 cups, or even 3. It's a big one. Okay. Okay, so because 3, so 3, 6, yeah. Right. All right. Do the same thing. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not too sure. Yeah, that's fine. We have the milk there. So 2, and I'll add 1 more for good measure. 1 more for good measure. Where are you watching me from, good people? Hi. Hope you all are good. All right. And happy Mother's Day. I'm making mandazi. Yes, I'm making mandazi. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So there you have it. My flour is all sifted. Good to go. So now I bring my friend back here. Need a spoon. So I'm just going to spoon it in. I don't see the spoon I wanted, but this will do. So we are going to put the flour in as we keep stirring. Make sense? I'm not left-handed, but the left hand has learned to operate, to work. Yeah. If it is going to be too much, let's see. So I will switch and use a cooking stick. Stop taking it out in advance, huh? I need one that's flat top. See? I think that will work. For whatever reason, I don't like touching the batter when it's like this. Just makes me feel, I don't know, like it gives me an icky feeling. I like to cook, but I don't like to touch the batter at this point. I don't know why. Just something in me. All right. So keep mixing it together. See that? Just keep adding the flour a little bit at a time as we continue going. The measurements might not be accurate every time. I don't know, like it's just something. So I have learned to just like use a ballpark measurement, like a cup of this to a cup of that, a cup of flour to, sugar to maybe like 4 to 6 cups, depending with how sweet I want it to be. Does that make sense? Yeah. Oops. Mix it. Still wet. So we'll keep adding some more flour. Am I clear? Yes? For Mother's Day? I don't know what you're making. I'm making baguettes. Baguettes are like Mandazi. Is it for Mother's Day? Not really. I just haven't made Mandazis in a long time. And I had promised a friend of mine I'll make them some. And they are lactose intolerant, so that's why I'm using coconut milk and not regular milk. Typically, I just use regular milk, but they requested that I don't put any milk, any cow milk. But my thing is, for anyone who has lactose intolerance, I feel like it's more in the milk on its own than when it's in an ingredient in something. But maybe they have they're very sensitive to milk, because I know some people who just like if it's cooked in something, they are okay. Yeah, but yeah, the milk intolerance has become so much. So sometimes it's just safer to use other milk products, plant-based milk products. So that's why I chose coconut milk. Right. It feels like now I can use my hands. It's not where it's still icky, but I can actually use the cooking stick the whole time. I can. Yeah. You can see, right? Okay. So we still have the flour. I didn't use all of it, but not too much left. I feel like using all that coconut milk. There's just a little left, but I will not mess our mixture because it's coming together. Alright, so one might wonder what should be the consistency of your mandazi. I always say it should not be too hard and not too. So at this point, when I'm doing it on the surface, I just like to use plain flour, not the flour that has the baking powder. So I have put aside some plain flour without baking powder so that I can use it that way. Or especially when you are already like cooking it, you don't want when it's touching the oil, it starts to bubble. The oil becomes bubbly because it's the baking powder on the surface of your mixture. So I'll just gently knead it to get it together. So I don't want it to be too soft and I don't want it to be too hard. I just want it to be soft to touch. Yeah. I have seen so many different methods of making mandazi. So I know even if you watch me, maybe you'll pick one thing that you are kind of doing different, but people have done it in so many different ways. So whatever way works for you, I have adapted different techniques over time of how I make it. So yeah, you just take whatever works for you. And yeah, cooking is an art. Today you can do 3 strokes, tomorrow you do a different type of art, and it's a skill one acquires over time. Can you believe I never used to like cooking? Never used to like cooking. These days I find it therapeutic. Yeah. So, my consistency is soft to the touch. You see that? It's just soft. It's not hard. For chapati, you can do it a little harder, but for mandazi, you want it just a little soft. Now, typically, I like to let it sit for a while before I cook it. But for today's demo, I will go ahead and cook it. And let's see how they turn out when you just like leave it for a little bit, not to give it too much time to rest. I feel like it's ready. Yeah, I think like it's ready. I think it's ready. I'll just knead it for a little bit and it should be ready. Yeah. Yeah, it should be ready. So what I'll do is I will cover it. I'll actually just leave it here on the surface. I'll leave it here on the surface. And I'll cover it. So let me cover that. For now, I will use this to cover it. Take off the excess flour. Right. I'll cover it there. And I need a little bit more flour for kneading. So let's sift a little bit more and leave it here. That should be good. It's not a lot. And then take out all this stuff, wash my hands, and we will be ready to knead. We will be ready to knead here in a little. Take out all this. So this is my container for the flour. I like to put it in a sealed container because I normally buy the 20 kilogram, no, 20-pound bag, the big bag. I normally buy the 20-pound bag. So I'm going to put this aside. And yeah, we are good to go. My hands. Take out all this other extra stuff. Ready to roll. This flour is a lot. So my remaining flour, I will just cover it and use it because I plan to make some more. Using it in my KitchenAid. I plan to make some more mandazi here tomorrow or day after. So that should be ready for me. Wash my hands here real quick. Getting everything right here. Good. All right. So I have my surface here ready. If you were not here the other day, I was going to show you guys the pineapple tea. Pineapple tea, boiled, sieved, ready for it to cool. This will be my tea for the week. So on yesterday's live, I showed you guys we were doing some pineapple juice. Then I like to boil the skin. And I boiled it with some lemon, and actually I didn't even put ginger. I just put lemon, and that's it. So that's what I'll be enjoying in the morning. I'm really trying to reduce on my milk intake because they got to a point where I was drinking almost a gallon by myself in a week for tea. That was too much. A gallon of milk. I know some people watching who are not. Like, I would drink this. This is a gallon. This is 3.78 liters in a week by myself. All this. 3 liters of milk by myself. So, yeah, I was like, no. This is too much milk intake. Yeah, so anyway, on this other side, we have the oil. So let me put the oil on. And then I have my sieve and where I'll be putting the mandazi ready. So I think I can have you guys there so you can see me. That is not too far. That's perfect. So we don't need the milk. I will put it back. I will enjoy the orange later. Yes, in a week. Isn't that crazy? In a week, 3 liters, 3.7 liters by myself. Because I would make tea and drink like 2 to 3 cups in a day. 3 cups of milk. And I don't like if I do like milk with tea, I would put like 3/4 is milk and 1/4 water. So I'll just have the spices boiling with a little water. Then the rest of it is milk. So yeah, I was like, this is too much. Too much. So I'm trying to really reduce on that milk intake. So the rest of my coconut milk, let me save it here. I will use it later. Yeah, cover it up. In this household, we are all about repurposing. So this was a container for, it's nicely washed minced garlic. Yeah. Yep. Repurposing. We had Earth Day the other day, right? So yes, we have to reuse, repurpose. And if anything, I've even stopped now buying this minced garlic because this little, I feel like it's such a waste of containers. Waste of containers. We throw away so many things. Our landfills are just getting too full of us using stuff. Over consumerism. Over consumerism. Right, I need to wipe my hands. Let's see. Yeah, that works. So, all right. Make sure my surface has no water. That should be good. All right, so this is what you're going to do. We are going to roll this up. I already have a knife here. I keep saying I need to buy a dough cutter. And then every time I go to the store, I look at the price. I'm like, I have a knife. But yeah, I'll get a dough cutter. So our dough has been resting for what? How many minutes? It's supposed to rest for longer, people. But for the sake of this demonstration, we will continue. I added the good measure one, right? The little extra, so it should be good. Yeah. So it's not a big deal to Mandazis, honestly. Yeah, it's quite a very easy. It's an easy snack or thing to do. So I just cut it up and then roll it out. And you see, it's rolling easily. It's not. I'm not struggling to roll it. Yeah, and I can still smell the flavor of the orange and vanilla essence. Yeah. So, where are you watching me from, good people? Let me know where you're watching me from. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I really appreciate you all taking your time to watch me, to spend time with me cooking. I feel like I'm not alone in the kitchen. I have you good people spending some time with me in the kitchen cooking. So I appreciate that. I hope you're learning something. Yeah. And it keeps me accountable to come live. Honestly, it does. Oh, there's some water here. That's what's going on. Okay. All right. So the the diameter I normally like is not too thin and not too thick. Does that make sense? Not too thin and not too thick. Like I feel like this side is a little thicker, so I'll roll it out, and here's a little thinner. So I'll roll out here a little bit. Yeah. All right. that should be good. Let me show you the consistency. Not the consistency, but the thickness. So I don't like it to have too much flour. So that's the thickness. Does that make sense? Not too thick and not too thin. Just about, I don't even know, it would be millimeters. It will be millimeter measurements. It's very, not too big. Then I typically like to cut them in, either I cut them in triangles or rectangles. Yeah, I just cut it like that. And I can either cut it like that, you guys see, or let's see, I'll bring you closer. Okay, there. So I would cut it like that, or I would make triangles. So that wasn't a nice way to start my triangle, but like that, and then you alternate. So you cut like that, just keep alternating for it to be a triangle. So once you have it like that, the next part you will cut it up, and then if you like for it to be a trapezoid, you can also leave it to be a trapezoid, or you can make it into two triangles. Remember, two triangles make a trapezoid, right? Right. So I have them here. This thing has water. Oh, from when I was washing my hands, there's a little bit of water there. I thought I dried it. I should have taken it out when I was washing my hands. Okay. Yeah, that's live videos. Live is live. Live, uncut, and edited. Anyway, yeah, so I have my baking sheet right there. So I put them there. It should not be wet because I'm gonna be putting them in hot oil. So the hot oil will start burbling. Care to share? Enjoy my meal. Thank you. Somebody said enjoy your meal. Thank you, friend. Thank you. I'll have to plug you guys in. I need a new phone, friends. My phone battery is driving me crazy. I'm really trying to hold on to it. I don't want to buy a new phone. I'm not into this consumerism. I used to be like that. I used to, every time they release a new iPhone, I'm there getting a new iPhone. But I was like, no, it still works. It's still good. But no, it's so slow. And the battery keeps running low. Anyway, enough ranting for today, huh? Yeah, so that is it. A little goes a long way when it comes to Mandazi. A little what? Dough goes a long way. So if it's just for the family, you don't have to make a lot of it. You can do like 3-4 cups. And yeah. Little goes a long way. So yeah, this should be the last one. That's the part that was having a little. Right. So we have this to roll. I can cover this up as I wait. And because I still have my container here, I will just put it like that. Right? I'm trying to avoid too many dishes also. Right, friends? We don't want to wash too many dishes. You know, I'm the dishwasher. Okay, so how do I know that my oil is ready? How to know that your oil is ready is I like to use a skewer. I use a skewer. So I was bringing you so I can get my skewer. Yes, I like to use a skewer. So we have the oil there going. And I'll put my skewer. If it bubbles, it means it's ready. If it doesn't bubble, it means it's not ready. Make sense? If it bubbles, it's ready. If it doesn't bubble, it's not ready. So shifted you guys around. Not yet. It is not yet ready. Crank it up. Yeah. Otherwise, where are you guys watching me from? We are making mandazi. Mandazi is an East Africa delicacy. They're like donuts or baguettes, and they are very yummy, tasty. You can have it for breakfast, lunch, snack. You can just eat it, enjoy it on its own. That's what we're doing. They're just like baguettes. If you know baguettes, that's what mandazis are. Yep. Stop turning us around. Okay, let me leave you here. But I think I'll shift you again to go back there so we can finish. Actually, I could finish cutting that. Yeah, I can finish cutting that. Let's finish cutting that. Let me get another tray. Move this one aside. Them here. Yeah. Right. So the difference between so there's another similar one to this called mahamri. Mahamris have the leavening agent is yeast. Mandazi leavening agent is baking powder. Some people put baking soda in their mandazi. I personally prefer baking. I don't like the taste of. I mean, I don't mind it, but I just don't like the aftertaste of the baking soda. So in mandazi, that is. And then also I mahamris, depending with whatever flavor. So I'm gonna come again and make mahamri so you see the difference. But mahamri is you use yeast, and then you have to let it sit like this and rise again, and like you give it time for it to rise to activate the yeast, so that when you put it in oil it puffs up. So, and then for if you know puff is more liquidy, and they typically like use something or use your hand to like the liquid into the oil. So that's puff. But for mandazi, this is typically you roll it. But some people call mahamris mandazis. But I know, like from the Swahili people, they told me that mahamri has baking, mahamri has yeast as the leavening agent, and you put coconut milk and cardamom. So it has that cardamom taste to it. But yeah, yep. That's the major difference. Make sense? Yeah. need to check on my daughter. My daughter has been so unwell this weekend. I guess that's why I'm feeling like cooking, so I can just not think about it. But she was asleep when I started this live, so I hope she's still asleep. Okay. That was a lot of flour. Didn't need all that, huh? People use different cooking sticks. I like this one because it rolls. Yeah. I thought that was a long toothpick. No, it's a skewer. A skewer. A long toothpick. No, it's a skewer. It's a skewer. Yeah, so my oil is bubbling, meaning my oil is ready. See that bubble? You see the bubbling? Yeah. So I normally, you can use, you can also use, somebody can also use the, if you want, one can use a cooking stick, but because I'm going to use the skewers to turn my mandazi, I can just have it there. So let me finish as it finalizes to warm up. Let me finish here. Oh, I won't even have room to put it, huh? So I guess I can start cooking then. All right, so we is ready. We is ready to cook. Will be my skewer. Here it is. So here we are. That's what we is doing. All right. So I'll put one. Just take one, and it should typically go in and then come and rise up. Okay, let's try and see if this is better. Is that better? Yeah, I feel like that's better. Yes. So it should typically go and then float back up and swell. If it has enough baking powder, it should puff up. If it does not, it will not puff up. Meaning maybe the oil is not hot enough, but I didn't put enough baking powder. One of the two. If they will not, yeah, no, it's good. It's good. So, yeah, that's what we is doing. So we is going to put this here. And so the trick is to use a wide mouthed pan. Skillet? Pan? Is this a skillet or a pan? Wide mouthed skillet. That way you can have it to where you can do more than using a pot. A pot will sit straight down, but a skillet you'll cook more. Though you use slightly more oil. But if you want to go faster, then you better yeah. Oh, I'm going to swell really. You're supposed to swell up. Maybe let me add more. Let me add a little bit more fire. Add more fire. Fire. Then I discovered the secret of the skewers. You know how the Chinese do it? I was like, no wonder these guys do it that way. It's easier because you're just flipping it. You don't need a whole cooking stick to flip it. You just need a little skewer to just like toss it. I'm like, no wonder you guys do that. Now I know. So I do the same. Yeah. Let me peep on this girl real quick. 1 second, guys. Boy. You guys there? Alright, I'm back. Thank you for watching the pot. Nothing burnt. I appreciate everybody who stayed and waited. Nothing burnt. These are supposed to rise up more than this. I think I did not put enough baking powder. Oh boy. But they'll be fine. Potato. Vocaloid. Taloid. You have an interesting long name. Potato vocaloid. Potato. Yeah, these days I get to see so many different people on this channel. It's amazing. Across the globe, meeting people from so many places. I just changed the name. It used to be expressed me or something. Oh, that's interesting. Expressed me. Interesting. Yeah. I thought to change mine too, but I was like, no. So many people know me as Gladys Miss GK, so I was like, no, I'll just keep it. I'll keep it. Yeah. The name I wanted was already taken, so I couldn't use it. Yeah. Or then I tried to put the same on YouTube, on Facebook, sorry, but it could not let me use MISS. Like, use, or, yeah, it could not let me use 3 names. Or maybe I could have put a hyphen. Huh. I could have put a hyphen. Come to think of it, I should have put a hyphen. Maybe I'll change my YouTube one and put Gladys hyphen Miss GK. Yeah. I'll change the Facebook one. But I don't know why they're taking so long. They're not browning. But they're cooked. They're cooked. So I can take them out. Take them out. My skewer. Okay. I don't want them to be crunchy. When they stay in the oil too long again, they become crunchy. So this is the other trick I learned. I'm all about making my life easy. Yeah, so I let it drain here in a pot, and then I continue cooking. So I'll let my oil temperature come up again, and then I put the next batch. When I am doing a lot of cooking, you have 2 pots going, but because today I'm not making too many of them, I thought let me just do one. And that way I'm not pressurized, I'm not under pressure. And I have you guys here with me. I don't want the pressure. Yeah. You have to be careful when you're putting them into the oil, not to drop them too fast, or you will get burnt. Yeah, so I think this second one will behave better because the oil is hot. These ones, yeah, but they're cooked inside. Um, Come on, right up. All right. Yeah, they're cooked. And they taste good. I think I needed to put the oil to be a little hotter. Interesting. Oh, or maybe I can let them rest a little bit longer. But yeah, that's how mandazis are made. Um, I won't have too many of them because, oh Lord, I need to start working out. I cook a lot. So what's the best form of exercise, good people? What is the best form of exercise? These days I see a lot of Tai Chi walking advertised. Yoga, strength training. I have dumbbells. I've not even lifted one like in I don't know how many months. It's so bad. I used to work out so much. I don't know what happened to me. I need to go back to the groove of working out. I used to go cycling every at least 3-4 times a week, and to the gym at least every day. And I just lost my gym motivation. So I need to go back cycling, exercising. Oh, I've been here for an hour. My goodness, my battery, good people. My battery is about to die. I need a new phone, good people. So this has been an hour. Um, Maybe I can plug it in. I can plug it in. Let's see. I should be able to plug now. Not plug there. My battery about to die. Telling you. Okay, I have to remove the sound from my lapel and plug you guys in. because I have to plug it in. Move some stuff around. Okay. There. Don't have mercy. Yay. Down hookah. This is not safe. Okay, yeah. That's better. That is much better. Yeah. What did you guys do for Mother's Day? What did you do for Mother's Day? I went to church. Then I'm nursing. Ay, ay, ay. I am nursing a sick girl. So that's what I have done for my Mother's Day. I'm nursing my baby. Baby is not feeling well at all, at all. And it's very frustrating. Yeah. I tried to draw something, but I ended up making them look like a kindergartner. Yeah. I'm telling you. Drawing, yeah, if you're not used to doing something a certain way, yeah. All right, so that can work anymore. Yeah, so I have you guys plugged in. I'm just using the phone speaker. I took off the other speaker. This one's looked much better, but it's not my best work yet. I think letting them rest is better. Cooking them immediately is not a good idea. But now you know. Let yours rest. For the sake of this demo, I'm doing it like that. Let your Mandazi rest. Yeah. I have you guys tilted. Yeah, we give it time to have the oil back again. But yeah, we are looking good. We are doing good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's transfer that to the other one. And there we go. My skewer. Yeah. Is the volume still there or no can't hear me? Yeah, I think you all can hear me, right? Sound good? Yeah. So yeah, we're making mandazi. If you just came in, we started by making the dough, giving it like 2 seconds to rest. Typically not a good idea. And now we are deep frying them. Yeah. Almost halfway there. Let me know where you're watching me from, and thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Yeah. Kindly like the video if you haven't. Thank you for watching. Oh, there's a light on this thing. Light off, light on. Huh. I didn't even know there's a light on that on this app. I'm telling you. I think with AI, it's interesting to see how everything is changing. Have you guys realized that? All the apps now look different. Oh, green screen. I didn't even know you could put a green screen. Okay, I'm learning. At least 1 minute of content is needed to create a short. Okay, that's for the short. Let me not keep clicking and then I click you guys out. No. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know. So you can do a green screen? Hmm. On a live video? I did not know that. Interesting, interesting. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so, huh. Oh, I can turn it this way. I need to cut the other one. So let's cut. And I'll have to put you guys like this because I am using I am charging the phone. You guys are hooked to the wall. Tiny one. Yeah. Goodness. Oh. Then you can always make shapes, right? So if you wanna make shapes with your mandazi, you just yeah, you can absolutely do that. You can make different shapes, make them look like pretzel. Or you can turn this one. Turn you guys around. Yeah, this one's a more deeper. For the deeper brown. Or you can even put them together. So let's try and make something here real quick. Yeah. You're telling us too much today. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. And make them into any fun shapes that you like. and then braid it together. You can do that, or braid it together. Pretzel sticks, breadsticks. Yeah, pretzel, breadstick. Just leave them like that. Oblong, a triangle, rectangle. Cut them in whatever shape your heart desires. Play around with it. There are no rules. They have to be a particular size or shape. Some people like to make them bigger, some people like to make them smaller. Whatever size you fancy, you know? Yeah. Yep. Alright, so I think these ones are good to go. So all I'm doing is I'm using my strainer to strain the excess oil. Yeah. Instead of taking them out one at a time. Bara boom, bam, bam. And keep straining there. As they strain, I'll wait for my oil to get back the temperature up. I will put this one there. Yep. Then I'll cut this one first. Okay, so let us put them in the oil. That's what we is doing. Alright. Baguettes, Mandazi. Flattered. Yeah, you see, that's how they're supposed to go, like this one. Guys, follow this one. Yeah, yes, like that one. Good job. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Like which one? Make room for your friends. Don't put too much. Yeah. But they're cooked, so we're good to go. It is cooked. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, now I feel like some coffee or tea. Yeah. I'll drink some of my green tea. Or the or the coconut tea. Or the coconut tea. Nah. Pineapple tea. If I've eaten two already, I don't want to eat more than four. But when they're nice and hot, they're nice. When they're nice and hot, they're just good. It's very nice. Very nice. Okay. This one was small. Okay. What shape should we make on this one? Circle? Like a donut? Mini donut. Hmm. Yeah, you can play around with it. And you know, it has the same consistency as Play-Doh. Same consistency as Play-Doh. I was telling myself that's what I need to do one of these fine days. I'll just go to the class with flour and water and mix, 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 and just have the kids play with it. And then just put it in the trash after. Gonna be sticky. Yeah, maybe on a Friday. So if they daddy for their uniforms, it's Friday. Yeah. So I need a cover. Cover that up. We'll use the bigger one actually. Use the bigger tray. It's not a lot though. Use the bigger tray. It cannot fit straight. Now we have to put it on that table. The tablet. Okay. All right, our mandazis are doing good. We are almost done. All right. I didn't even give them the water, the milk, the oil time. I think I'm getting tired. I feel like I just want to watch a nice movie. What are you guys watching? I haven't watched movies in a long time. My goodness. Yeah. Okay, there. What are you all watching? Oh yeah, I said my daughter was not feeling well. Yeah. This weekend we were at the clinic, at the emergency room. So yeah, medicating her. Yeah. My Mother's Day has been working as a mom, doing my job. taking care of a sick child. Yep, but all is well. She's feeling much better than yesterday, for sure. We thank God. We thank God. Yes, yes, yeah. All right. Coming along, coming along, coming along. We are almost done. You guys know I like singing. I like singing. Today I missed Swahili Mass. We normally have Swahili Mass, but because I did not want to go for too long, I went for the English Mass and came quickly. Kwa imani yangu maneno na vitendo, nihubiri neno la Mungu siku zote, nipeleke neno la Mungu pande zote, mataifa wanangojea neno hilo. In my actions and in my faith, I will spread the good news of the Lord everywhere I go, so that it can go to all the ends of the earth. That's what that song says. Kwa imani yangu maneno na vitendo, nihubiri neno la Mungu siku zote, nipeleke neno la Mungu pande zote. I take the word of God to all nations. The mataifa is the nations. The nations are waiting for the word of God. Mataifa wanangojea neno hilo. Kwa ajili yake Yesu Kristo Bwana wangu. Kwa ajili yake. Kwa imani yangu matendo na maneno, nihubiri neno la Mungu siku zote, nipeleke neno la Mungu pande zote, mataifa wanangojea neno hilo. Yeah. Okay. I watched Pot Never Boil. I'm just looking at it. Turn brown. So it's not doing it because I watched Pot Never Boiled. Ooh, it smells absolutely delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. I've already tasted 2 for you guys. So the mandazis are good. Yeah. You can try making it at home. Very easy actually. You see how easy it is, right? Cooking is all in the mind, imagine. Yeah, cooking is all in the mind. When you think that it's hard, but when you keep trying and trying, it gets easier and easier. Then if you learn the tricks and get the right equipment, it makes it easier. Makes it easier. So I think we have 2 more rounds and we should be good to go. We should be good to go. 2 more rounds and we are done. Done. Yeah. In Christ alone. All right. Teto. This is kind of out of topic, but I think you know who I am. I do? I do, Teto? Maybe we've met. Have we met on this app before? Teto. Trying to. I do. Vocaloid. Taloid. Did you change it again? Earlier there was no utaloid. Anyway, we are almost done, Tito. Remind me where we met before, or if we have interacted on this app before. If you're coming in, we are making Mandazi. Like it's more like baguettes. We are on the final leg of it. This is the only one left. We made different shapes. Different shapes. Donut like. This is more like a what? Pretzel. The breadstick. Yeah, you can make any shapes. Why not? You are the artist in your kitchen. You are the artist, the artisan. Where have we met before? Ah, you live next to me. Hmm. Okay. Here in the US or in Kenya? Where? You live next to me. In Kenya or here? Or in Abilene? Where? Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, so this is our last one. Oh no, let's not. Maybe one more. This long one. Oh yeah. You might fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it might fit. It will definitely fit. Okay. Text me. Text me if you have my number and remind me. Because you know now, if you're using a name that I don't know, I can't place you. Or text me a place we've gone to together before. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, and thank you for watching. I appreciate that. On your left. You're making me think, and I don't even want to think right now. Just okay. I feel like you're playing with my mind. Mind games. Mind games, like Minecraft. Anyway, Mandazi. Teto, I know who you are now. Come for some. Come for some. Come. Welcome. Come knock and get some, please. Please come get some. Yes. Please come get some. Oh my gosh. Yeah, please come knock and get some. You have made my day. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll bring you some. I will bring you. They're coming to you, okay? I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh my gosh. Ah, oh my goodness. Yeah, so the last one. All right. Teto, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Teto, for making my afternoon. Yep. Yes, yes, thank you. Why did you go away? Keep watching. All right, let's put the breadstick, the pretzel, and let's put that. And this should be our last batch. Yeah, this should be our last batch. Alrighty. All right, so that's our last batch. We are almost done. We're making mandazis, cutting them into different shapes on this last round. And yeah, yep. So our pretzel is look at that. It looks like a breadstick. Yeah. Yep. Oh, someone goes up so nicely. Nice. Okay. Oh, the little donut came apart. Our little donut came apart. It's not donut looking like a donut anymore. Oh goodness. Okay. 97 minutes. Oh my gosh. Today I've been here for an hour and a half. Yeah. Um, thank you for watching, guys. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. My intention is to be coming live and putting out videos often. Yeah. We are making mandazi or baguettes. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. So this is the last one. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, so I think it's charged enough. I can unhook you guys and take you there so you can see as we pour. So yeah, we're making mandazis and here we go. Here's we go. Oh, you can't even see. Put it like that. So there we have it. Ah. They're a little lighter than I would like, but I used a different milk today. I guess whole milk makes them darker. Use coconut milk. They're not darkening as much as I would like, but they're cooked, so it's fine. Let me actually try one for you guys. It is cooked, and they are so tasty. So you know how you can tell the dough is cooked is when you open it, it's cooked. So with tea, yep, perfecto. But yeah, we are done. Let this last batch finish cooking, and yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Very nice. I think I'll put the fire off. I let the oil sit on the stove until it cools down before I move it around. Yeah, hot oil is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. You can easily get a very bad burn. So I'll just move it to the end there and let it stay until it cooks. It cools down, sorry. But yeah, there we have it. Mandazis are done. The breadstick cooked. See? You can actually cut them into breadstick-like shapes or pretzel-like, or would have been donut-like. Yeah, but yeah. So I like to let them sit there so they can drain the oil. This one first. That, that, and move that away. Safely away from anybody coming to the kitchen, because you can easily burn yourself. I have burnt myself before. It was quite a burn from the oil. So, yep. So with that, we are done. Let me bring the mandazi here. This is what we were doing. We were cooking mandazi. We were cooking mandazi. So that's what we've made. It's almost a full tray. So it's like what, six cups full tray. Yeah. There we have it. Oh, it was sitting down there. So the donut thing you were showing looks like a shrimp. Looks like a shrimp. Yeah, actually, you're right. Looks like a shrimp. Oh, goodness. Yeah. But yeah, there we have it. Our mandazis are cooked. And yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. Any questions? Or was it pretty descriptive? Descriptive. Hi, Teto. Descriptive, right? So, go make you some mandazi. Go cook for your people or for yourself. And yeah, let's enjoy cooking. At least we know. The thing about cooking is you know what ingredients you're putting in your food. If you go somewhere and buy, you don't know what you have in your food. So I always say the best way is for you to cook yourself. That way you know exactly what you have in your food, right? Right. So if you haven't subscribed, kindly please subscribe. I plan on bringing more videos. And thank you so much for watching. I will clean up and take Tetio some mandazis, and yeah, yep. We will do another one, another mandazi with a different flavor and different, play around with different ingredients. So butternut, we can even do um, butternut or carrots. Yes. So anyway, with that, Let me say good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you're watching me from. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until the next one, please subscribe, put your notification bell on. That way you're notified every time I upload a video or I come live. All right. Thank you guys. Hasta la vista. Ciao.